let's talk about Let's talk about crazy fast food conspiracies. Would anybody like to share?
That's a great question.
I can share.
Nose goes. Let me pull this bitch up.
I'll go. Nose goes, meaning I go.
Okay, go.
Nose goes meaning the last one to touch their nose.
I never got that. So you say nose goes, that means like if you hit your nose, you go.
No, nose goes. So the last one to touch the nose is the one going.
Okay, so Johnny, you want to go first? It sounded like you wanted to go first.
Yeah, I'll go first. I would say mine is I think McDonald's is hiding the supersized option from the public, and I think the managers of McDonald's are getting it for free.
You think the McDonald's managers are the only people that are getting the supersize options?
Yes, correct.
Because like they work it and they can get whatever sizes they want?
Exactly. Yes.
Or do you mean that they actually have the physical packaging for the supersized sizes?
Both.
Word.
You know, like they watched the Morgan Spurlock documentary, the hit piece, was frowned upon. And then they decided that they were going to keep the supersized option for themselves.
Was that why they took it off? Was because of that documentary? Or was that just like at some other time?
I think it was, but it also turned out that he also had a shit fucking ton of alcohol.
And he kind of lied about it?
Yeah, that was really why he was packing up those pounds.
I mean, it wasn't wrong. Like, it's not good for you.
Right.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of things he was right about, but he also drank a lot of alcohol.
So wait. If you stop exercising and you drink booze and you have McDonald's, you're gonna get fatter.
Dude, that's crazy. I didn't.
Wait, actually,
and people were just like, "Wait, do the Mr. Beast thing."
Wait, actually, though, that explains a lot, at least personally.
Jack, where are your pants?
That was a very funny
For
segment.
the audio listeners, Jack is
not wearing pants.
Whoa! Put your leg down, dude. Bill, blur that, please. Jack's got camo on. Anyway, sorry. Mac would have been mad because that's too meta.
I wouldn't say that's meta, but you mentioning that it's meta is too meta, and that would be, and then turn.
And now it's meta?
Yes.
That was
It's getting very meta right now.
That was so meta. Your nickname is now Meta World Peace.
Okay. So, you want to hear one of my conspiracy theories?
Yes.
No,
You're going
go
to
ahead.
anyways because that's the topic of this.
Trick question.
I think Starbucks misspells your name on purpose for free publicity.
I didn't even realize they misspell people's names. Do they misspell your
Well,
name?
you and I have names that are pretty hard to misspell, and Jack, and I would say Bill, unless it's like Bill, B-I-L.
B-I-L.
Bill, for something like a Hallie, like my friend Hallie is Hallee. They always misspell her name because it's like not a typical way to spell it. But I think a lot of people misspell like a Kelsey or like a I can't say your girlfriend's name for some reason. You told me not to. But I think they misspell it because you're like, oh, look. And you post social media, like, look, they misspelled my name. And then everyone's thinking Starbucks. And you go and get Starbucks.
What the fuck?
It's borderline
Starbucks.
genius.
I think people also might just be
Dumb.
crying about things like, they spelled my name Haley instead of Haley. And it's like, okay.
The inflection.
Haley! Well, you know what I mean? There's like 3 different ways to spell Haley. And it's like, okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know the way you spell your name.
Yeah, here's another way to spell it. STFU. That's a good way to spell it.
I have been written down as like Zach or Jay, and that's honestly probably just on me for not speaking up.
Yeah, like I don't enunciate very well, but I don't think my name has ever been misspelled correctly at a Starbucks. Like Joey specifically.
Right.
I've gone under like other aliases like Batman and like Scrooge McDuck, but that's about it. I have another one. Do you have one?
I have
I have a real like serious one. Honestly.
Jesus, I'll go first. I mean, this is kind of an obvious. I have 2 obvious ones. Long John Silver's is a drug front. I don't even know if that's a conspiracy theory. I think that's just like factual, especially after being there for a week. And I also think McDonald's ice cream machines are intentionally broken. Those are both kind of obvious.
Oh, explain that one.
What?
Explain it. Like, why?
Have you been to a...
No. I'm like, why do you think it's intentionally broken?
Because every time I go there at night and ask for ice cream, they say it's broken.
You know that it takes.
Yeah, but what gain would they have? What would they gain
for
from
not having to have it on, so they don't have to work harder?
I mean,
but they also get to steal from it.
This is actually facts though, because it takes like 4 hours to clean.
It genuinely does, but it's never broken. Like they just say, "Hey, it's down,"
right.
Or like we're not working harder tonight.
Right.
I would totally be fine with that. I'm lying. I would not be fine with that, but.
Jack, do you have one, or do you want me to?
He has a very serious one. So
I do. So keep going.
Get your non-serious one out.
I mean,
so we
it's
can
not
go
like
Jack.
that serious, but like.
All right. I think the mascot for the Burger King. I think the Burger King is Epstein.
Okay, Jack.
Yep.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yep.
You just what?
Yeah.
That was gonna be more serious than Jack's.
No.
What?
Think about
His
this.
is more serious? Yes.
Hang on.
Yes.
Yes.
Think about this for a sec. You ever see the Burger King and Jeffrey Epstein in the same room?
Jack, please go ahead. Please. Please.
You ever hear about the lady who spilled the hot coffee on her at McDonald's?
Yes.
God.
I think that was an inside job.
That was an expensive inside job.
That was really underwhelming. Like
The jury said she was going to get paid out $2.7 million. She actually got paid out $4,800,000. Only $500,000.
tax.
Hold on, time out.
Tax.
You just said $4,800,000. What was
I
that?
thought I said 4,800. Yeah,
$4,800.
$4,800,000.
That means $4.8 million.
Yeah, it's $4.8 million. $4,800,000.
No,
That's $4,800.
You mean $480,000?
yes. What did I say? Oh yeah.
You said $4,800,000.
She got paid
$480,000. $480,000.
480.
I'm sorry.
That was great.
That makes sense to me. I don't know.
I mean, it was
Like $4.8 million, but it's fine. So you think that was an inside job?
Yeah.
Yours was way more serious than his.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's
like,
why I didn't think it was going to take that jump.
That was really underwhelming. It was like, oh, this is some serious fucking
I mean,
shit.
that's serious. That doesn't mean yours wasn't the most chaotic thing I've ever heard for a conspiracy. That's also not true.
You've heard worse.
Although I just picture you just like sitting down, you just be like, like you're just like giggling.
I wrote this off the dome. I was just like, I need a conspiracy theory. Oh, yes, Epstein, Burger King. Perfect.
Basically, though, it sets up that people can then sue large corporations and win money, but then they end up trying to sue corporations and then they just get...
Wait, so why would McDonald's want that?
Because they crush the little people. I mean...
How do they crush the little people if the...
Because you have people thinking, oh, McDonald's made my fries too hot, so I'm going to sue them.
Yeah.
And then they try and sue them and they spend all this money, and then McDonald's gets their money for trying to sue them.
Oh, because they don't have a case.
Because they don't have a case.
No case.
That's
My barber,
very interesting.
My barber told me that McDonald's was like losing money relative to like Chick-fil-A or something like that. Like they couldn't like compete with them or something like that.
At this point, probably. I mean...
I'm not saying that, like, I trust my barber, my hairstylist, like...
I don't.
With my... No, with my hair.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure with, like, news information.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, she's like we were just having a little chat. Like,
Chopping it up. Little barbershop talk.
Yeah,
don't you guys chat with your barbers?
I do. I think everyone mostly does.
Yeah.
I got one more to finish this off, then we can jump to the next segment.
Well, I just want to add, my barber said that they're bringing back the Indians instead of the Guardians, and we all know that's probably not going to happen.
That's definitely not happening.
Where did he get it from? TikTok?
Probably Facebook.
Yeah, something like that.
Very reliable source of information.
My last one is Chipotle makes you sick on purpose.
Okay.
Marketing strategy.
Is this
Everything's a marketing strategy.
Is this like going down like an Ebola iceberg or something like that?
I just feel like I always get sick from Chipotle. And again, allegedly, conspiracy theory, allegedly, I don't believe this, allegedly.
Yes.
And the air quotes, I don't know, I shouldn't have done that because that kind of cancels out. But allegedly.
When's the last time you had Chipotle?
Maybe like a year ago. I tried going like 8 different times in a row, and it was like either closed, their machines weren't working. They would only take online orders. They didn't have meat. Yeah, it was great.
I think I had it like a week and a half ago.
Sucks. It's so garbage.
I don't think I've had it.
Pretty all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I live right next to a cilantro taqueria, so like I've never had a reason to go to Chipotle.
So cilantro for the people that don't live in Lakewood, Ohio, or around here, Cleveland.
They have a bunch of them. There's one in Tremont. There's one.
Yeah, but like Cleveland. It's solid. It's very solid, like Chipotle-like food, except better quality Mexican food, more authentic, I would say. Yeah. I don't know. Chipotle's fine. If I want to have something that's like completely mid and average, I would just make some myself.
That's
nice.
That's what my friend told me to do. He's like, just quit yapping about Chipotle and just grill a steak. I'm like, okay. But he said it in a lot.
Like instead of just like bitching about it, just like do something about it.
Pretty much.
No, I know.
It's in a lot more crazy words. I'll say this.
That's a great idea.
I'll show you later.
Oh, geez.
That's a great idea. Like instead of complaining about the ice cream machine, just like make your own ice cream machine.
That's true. First off, please censor that. You cannot say that word. Second off,
ice cream machine.
Yeah, don't say ice cream machine again. Second off, we say like he just said that word. Like, so was it a word that's worse than what he said? Should I just not worry about it?
I don't think that's a bad.
What word?
Okay.